The numbers are in, and the change is very prominent here on the west side of Los Angeles. We're taking a look at right now, Venice, Q3, what's happening with this market, and are the impacts as significant as they say they are with respects to the higher interest rates, recession, inflation, and a possible depression looming in the background. So in this video, my friends, we're going to just see exactly what kind of market Venice is turning into for 2022 and going into 2023. Let's get on right into it.
We got it, we got it, got it. She picking and choosing in love with the moment. Yeah, we got it, we got it, got it. They cannot do what we doing. You see how we moving. We got it, we got it, got it.
Hey, I'm Eric Haas, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're joining me for the very first time, this channel is all about delivering value in the sense of what these numbers actually mean for our neighborhoods here on the west side of Los Angeles. Now, we've already covered Mar Vista in part 1 of this series. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And we're getting into Venice today. But before we jump into it, if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. A like just gets this video out to more people so they can completely understand what these numbers actually mean and how they're going to impact them in their decisions going forward with maybe buying a house or selling a house for that matter. Number 2, comments. Hey, I'm all about answering questions. I know tons of people out there have them, so please don't hesitate to drop one. Or if you need help, happy to help as well. And subscribe, because again, that gets it out there more as well. We're getting over to that point where we're almost at 1,000. We're trying to crush that, so help us out there. But without further ado, let's get into this Venice video. Part 1 of 4. Let's get right into these Venice numbers as we take a look at the number of active, pending, and sold listings for Q3 versus Q2 to see exactly where this market is taking us, because it seems it might not be the hot sellers market we've been experiencing for the past 2 years. And right off the bat, as we see in the number of active listings for Q2, it was at 69, and Q3 we're at 70 with a 1% increase. Inventory is staying stagnant, or it's slightly increasing with the 1%, but things are not being gobbled up as they once were in the hot sellers market that we've been accustomed to. And as we look at the number of pending listings, you will see that it's down 10% from 20 in Q2 to 18 in Q3. Not a significant change, but it is starting to show that the higher interest rates are starting to have an impact on buyers' ability to purchase these properties in Venice, especially when a lot of times these homes in Venice, just even through our hot sellers market, have been typically overpriced. But as we take a look at our sold listings, we're going to start seeing exactly the truth of what is going on with this market, as we see that the number was 72 in Q2 for the number of homes sold, and now we've dropped 24% to 55 homes selling in Q3 for Venice. Now, if that is not telling you clearly that the market is changing and shifting, well, let's move on to the next slide, because it's only going to spell it out even more. Part 2 of 4, let's keep it going as we take a look at Venice's median active, median pending, and median sold price for Q2 versus Q3. Q2, you're going to see right out, median active price is down 14%, or even $500,000 from $3.7 million in Q2, now down to $3.2 million in Q3. And this just goes to show again that even through the hot sellers market we experienced the last 2 years, Venice has been typically overpricing, and they're finally understanding that, hey, if we want to get our homes sold, we better price it right. It's not about marketing or any of the glitz glamour of the photo shoots or the Twilight video. It's all about that price at the end of the day. And if you don't have that dialed in, then, well, it's not going to be a very good ride for you as a home seller. But as we see them adjust down 500,000, this makes it very good for Venice and puts them in a good opportunity to finally see some things move a bit faster. But again, we've got these higher interest rates, recession, inflation, depression. It's a lot of things that are impacting buyers' opportunity to buy in this market we're facing right now. Now, if we look at the median pending price, that has dropped significantly, 16% from 2.5 million in Q2, now down to 2.1 million in Q3. And that again goes to show you that this median active price going down to 3.2 is a smart thing and a good thing for the Venice market, because it's just been overpriced for way too long. Now, getting down to that median sold price, we're looking at an actual increase. Now, this is all due to the fact that people are pricing their homes correctly. Again, has nothing to do with marketing. Price is everything. It's the determining factor whether a buyer is going to make a move on something or not. And it's up only 5%. I get it. It's not a huge increase, but 2.1 million in quarter two. Now we're at 2.2 million in quarter three, and we'll just see where this number actually goes. Is this just a phenomenon for the moment, or is this going to carry over into quarter four as well? Part 3 of 4, we are checking out the sold volume, the average days on market, and the sold price versus the list price. Venice quarter 2 versus quarter 3. And as you can see, sold volume has increased from 108 million to 147 million. That's a nice 36% increase, and I think it has all to do with that median active price coming down substantially from that 3.7 million down to that 3.2 million. So again, sellers, pricing your home correctly is everything in this market. And if you don't, buyers, you're going to have a great opportunity to scoop up something at a price reduction that will only find you probably getting that house for even lower than what it was just reduced to. Now, average days on market, though, has ticked up from 32 being the average days on market in quarter two, 25% increase now to 40 days is the average days on market for homes selling in Venice. Again, interest rates are higher. It is starting to impact things. Inflation, recession, gas prices. There are a lot of things, again, that are impacting the abilities of buyers in this current market we're facing. So don't be surprised if prices start to trickle down a little bit more and you start seeing a more trend of price reductions occurring not only in Venice but throughout the Westside markets. Part 4 of 4, we are taking a look at the number of homes that went above asking, at asking, and below asking. And this part is one you can't afford to miss, as it's really going to show you the real deal of what this Venice market is looking like right now and where it's going. And as you can see right off the start, we have 21 homes that sold above the asking price, accounting for 29% of all the homes selling in quarter two went above asking price, now dropping 47% to only 11 homes selling over the asking price in quarter two. And that's accounting for 20% of all the homes selling in quarter two sold above asking, a big drop, 9%. It's starting to show that this could be, in fact, more of a buyer's market moving forward. And it just goes to show you, as we look at the number of homes selling at asking price, never seen that number higher than the number of homes selling above asking price. So we're at 12, huge increase from 5 in quarter two. That's a 140% increase. 5 accounted for only 7% of all the homes selling in quarter two were selling at asking price, whereas quarter three has it at 12, as I mentioned, and that accounts for 22% of all the homes selling in quarter two sold at the asking price. And what does that mean? That means homes were getting reduced. And when they got reduced, the value was finally seen and buyers were scooping them up right at that price. So as long as you're pricing it correctly, sellers, your home will move. If it doesn't, you're going to reduce. And if it doesn't happen the first reduction, it'll be on the second reduction that buyers start paying attention. And is that not really a place you actually want to be, especially in this kind of loom and doom market that we're starting to face. Now, as we look at the number of homes selling below the asking price, doom gets a little bit clearer as we see that there were 46 homes selling below asking price in quarter two versus 22. And you're like, Eric, that's down. The market is not what you're saying. It's down 52%. But you got to remember something. 69 homes sold in quarter two versus 55 in quarter three. And as you can see, that 22 dominates any of the others at sold above or sold at asking. And that 22 actually now accounts for 40% of the homes selling in quarter three sold below asking price. And I get it, that's down 24%, where 46 accounted for 64% of the homes selling below the asking price, but still 40% is very significant. And that is not sharing that it is a hot seller's market anymore. It is definitely sharing that it is moving and conforming towards a more prevalent buyer's market, and price reductions are not going to help as well. So make sure, sellers, that you're pricing your home correctly from day one, or buyers gobble up those opportunities and those price reductions. Just keep an eye on it. Keep a finger on that pulse, because you don't want someone else jumping in there. And a lot of people really aren't paying attention to the price reduced properties. Now, guys, with that said, we are done. That's a wrap for Venice quarter three 2022. It's looking interesting. It's not looking great, but it's not complete doom and gloom. Again, just price your home correctly and you will have no problem whatsoever. Hope you guys found tremendous value in this. Please leave a like, a comment if you've got any questions, because I'm more than happy to answer and more than happy to give you a value free of charge. No problem whatsoever to understand where your home is in this current market and if it makes sense for you to do something about it. And make sure you guys are subscribing as well, because we're almost at 1,000. We're going to get there, and I'm all going to do it with you guys and your support.